Hi, it's Jill here from Plan.dabby.dozy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for dropping by. Today I'm going to be planning in my classic happy planner, which I use as my journal, using these gorgeous whimsical trees that I printed off from the internet. And I'm also going to team them up with this washi tape and some boxes from the Mojo Jojo Plans rainbow boxes and black boxes, possibly. I might find I end up using something else other than that, but that's the plan at this stage. If that's something you're interested in seeing me do, then please keep watching. So I use an undated vertical classic planner for my journal. I have stuck some numbers at the top already to save time, and I am going to write November in faux lettering, which I plan to speed up. Now, while that dries, I was using here now I never know how to say this, I think it's Staedtler triple plus fine liner. That's a size, not sure what size that is. Anyway, triple fine liner, which I love because it's really, really black. I'm not the greatest at lettering, that sort of lettering anyway. And I feel this is the stage where I need to make an apology once again about my nails. I still haven't managed to rectify the issue of having no colour on them and then being a bit of a mess. But last night I cooked some dinner using turmeric, or turmeric, however you pronounce it, and I now look like I've been smoking 40 cigarettes a day for the last 30 years, which I haven't. So I apologise how gross my hands look, but hopefully the planning will take away from that. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I think, let me just get my trees. I think I'm going to do the classic along the bottom, decoration, I suppose it is. Yeah, along the bottom. And I thought, because here, I accidentally wrote on this page last week, and it was the wrong page, but I'm going to put some washi tape along the bottom, which I think I'm going to layer and bring the colours from here into that, and kind of have the trees going along like a little woodland, an autumny woodland. So I am going to speed up for this process, and I will see you in a bit. I'm probably going to bring some of that colour in the top later on. And now the next thing I'm going to do is try and create my autumn forest. The other thing I've noticed on my hand is this burn. It's like I don't have models' hands for filming. So anyway, I'm sure you don't really care. So I'm just going to have a little play with how I want to lay them out, and then I will speed it up because obviously it's going to take me a while to glue them down. But I'm just thinking of what wants to go, because they're on white paper. There's an outline which I might trim, but sometimes I quite like the outline. Or do I want to put that under? No, I think I prefer that on top. Okay, so I will probably speed this up now. I think it's going to look something like that. I hope that's fairly well balanced. It's that and that. I'm not sure whether to put that one at the end or not. It might look too samey. So I think it's a shame I haven't got anything blue that I can just finish it off with, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm going to speed it up again and get these glued down. They're probably going to end up in completely different places now, but we will see. Okay, I'm going to use my I hope I've got enough of this, the Tombow tape, and also the Zig glue pen to do all the little fiddly bits, but I think that's going to look okay. So I'm speeding up and I shall see you in a bit. Okay, I think what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to bring some washi up to the top, and I can't decide whether to use my favourite polka dot washi with that nice greeny blue colour or to use these stars. So I'm thinking I might start with the stars, and if I don't like it I can always take it off. And I'm going to put it the right way across, and I know maybe it's a bit twee to think, oh, it's like the sky, but bear with me. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. I'm going to do a little bit of layering as well, so I'm just going to bring that down slightly. Well, yeah, what I will do then, rather than bring that down slightly, is actually start with the blue. That makes more sense. I was going to film yesterday, and unfortunately I got called out. My dad has Alzheimer's and my mum is struggling a little bit with all the things like home insurance and stuff like that. They're quite an old-fashioned, well, very old-fashioned couple where she's not really had to do anything like that before. Everything's all in my dad's name, and people won't talk to her on the phone. She needed to renew her insurance, house insurance, and they wouldn't even speak to her. I'm power of attorney, so I had to go and register the power of attorney down at the bank, and it took up about 4 hours of my day yesterday, which obviously I don't mind doing, but it did mean that I didn't film my video that I wanted to film yesterday. And I was going to do my social media planner, which I use a dashboard for, and I do have a bit of a battle with the dashboard layout, but I'm starting to be pleased with the sorts of spreads that I come up with on there now. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. And anyway, to cut a long story short, because I'm waffling on now, I decided that this morning I just needed to do it really quickly, and I'll just put a little bit more glue under there. These are probably going to ping off everywhere. As you probably noticed, I ran out of the mono tape. Yeah, so I thought, oh, I just need to get one together without the stress of filming it as well. So I did it this morning, and I'm so disappointed that I didn't film it. One, it went really, really smoothly and quickly, and two, oh yeah, I think that's going to look quite sweet. Oh, what have I got over the end there? Yuck. Dirty fingers. Well, yes. So I do regret that little bit, but that'll be on Instagram, so you'll be able to see it anyway. It's just a shame that I wasn't filming it, but it did spur me on to film this one today. So hopefully this will turn out okay. I'm quite pleased with how these stars are looking. I know it's not quite my usual polka dots, but it's not supposed to be a night sky either, even though I was thinking stars in the sky. But they only come out at night, don't they? But I think that's going to tie that in quite nicely, and then I can put my boxes down below. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there yet, but we will see. That is for sure. So I'm trying to, I can't remember which videos I have or haven't said it in, whether it's the one, I think it was the video that got accidentally deleted again, where I was talking about the length of my videos, and on average they're about an hour long. The one I uploaded a couple of days ago was only 45 minutes, but I still think it's a bit long, because the average viewing time, unless it's just because it's rubbish, which of course it could well be, but the average viewing time is around 20-25 minutes, and so therefore I want to try and reduce the size of my videos. But having said that, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Planning with Bumble, as you know, as I'm sure you know, as everybody is, and her videos go on for about an hour at a time, and I watch them all the way through. So I've kind of got this little dilemma going on, and I'm going to attempt the bits that I haven't talked, so I'm going to have to speed it up anyway, but the bits that I'm speeding up, I'm going to try and put some music to, but if that doesn't happen, I apologise. I'll work on that. But I want to know from you, really, do you like the kind of chatty, over a coffee, doing some planning, explaining what I'm doing, showing the bits that go wrong kind of video? Or do you basically just want to see what I'm doing, fast forward it, add a bit of music and get it done with? let me know in the comments what you prefer, and I'll try and accommodate. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. These little bits are going to be popping up all the time, because although this glue's good, it's not as good as the other one. So I just need to trim the ends off there. I think that looks quite pretty. And now I've got to decide what boxes to use. Let's trim that off the bottom. Okay, so I'll do that little bit with you. This is going to be a pain, I think. Let's have a look at the rainbow boxes and see if there's any colours in there, because I was thinking of, there's a light yellow, this sort of yellow, which I think, although that's quite a mustard yellow, isn't it? But when you take them out of the thing and put them here, the yellow works quite well. So I was thinking a mixture of yellow and black and this bluey colour, but I'm not sure whether I've got any bluey ones. I might have to go to another sticker book. So let me put that one back in there so I don't lose it. And then just see the blues. So it's really, I could use any colours out of the bottom here really, but these are quite, oh, what about that colour? Is that colour going to get, I've not got very many of those, because I think it's just those at the back. A little bit too green. That is definitely not the right blue. That dark green might work. So for example, you can see I've already pulled one up here. Let's hope I stuck it down properly. So that dark green, for example, if I was to use that, it's like pulling out that dark green of those trunks. Would it fit sort of like that-ish? Is that going to work? I'm going to have to lift that tree and pop it over the top. But maybe the dark green I think is definitely going to work, so maybe that's better than black. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this box has obviously been stuck somewhere else before, and it's a little bit fragile. So it's going to be a bit wrinkly, and I don't really want it going over the tree. I want the tree going over it. So I bet you that's the tree. I'm really conscious of my yellow fingers now. I bet you that's the tree that is stuck down for dear life and will not come up. Are you going to come up? Oh no. Oh no. So it would have to be that. Is that going to really bug me? Do I need to shorten that box? Or does that look okay? I think I'm going to have to shorten the box. This poor box is it's only going to have to be shortened by about a line. So all I'm going to do is cut it. So I'm going to cut it just below that line there. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to stick that bit where I want it at the bottom, which is about there. And then I'm going to attempt, I don't know, I didn't actually measure this. Oh my God, this box is looking really crinkled. It's probably going to be not used at all. Is that going to work? What have I done? If I go, because obviously I want it to come up, I want it to come up to the top, which is about there, and it needs to be in line there. So, oh, these long. Has that worked? Oh my goodness, I think that worked, and it's straight. Yay! Nobody's more surprised than me. Right, now what I discovered earlier today is if I use my jumper, I can get rid of some of those crinkles that on some stickers, as soon as you pull them up once, they kind of have that crinkly look. Oh dear, that's not great. I think it's, oh dear. I think it's okay. It's okay. Right, so definitely going to use the dark green. But what am I going to use the dark green with? Just bear with me while I have a little look. Okay, boxes is starting to be a bit of a problem. One thing I definitely know I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these dark green colours across here, one of the big ones, without lines, because in my journal I don't really like using lines because I like to write a bit closer together in different sizes, but I think that would balance that out, and I'm going to bring it down to the tip of those trees, but not quite as far right as the edge of the page. And that means I'm going to have to white out both those sets of lines. Oh my god, you can probably hear the state of my desk. Right, so I'm going to bring that up to there. Oops, missed. To there. And then I'm going to put this one down to that line. I just remembered as well, the whole point of this tree spread was that I had some tree washi I wanted to use. Can't fit it on now. Right, okay. And then in the, so obviously I've got those boxes to come back to, but I need some blue or some green. And I found in here, that is the colour I think I really want, but I'm going to have to make do with that. I think, yeah, so there's some bigger ones here. So, oh my word, sorry about this. So if I was to just put a little box there. Is that colour going to go? That's what I'm thinking. And I haven't got that many. And have I got any big ones? Because I'm going to, oh, I've got big ones with lines on. But I don't really want the lines. You see, that's a square. That's more greeny. I've got that one there. So what I can do is stick those onto sticker paper and cut them out and just use the frames. I can't tell whether it's the bad light or my eyesight as to why. Oh, what we've got here. Oh, they're too bright. Or do I bring in some silver? Because I've got the grey up there. I'm going to have a little think. Right, well, what I wanted was another big box like that to go up there. I can't find one in the right colour that doesn't have lines on, and if I put it up there, the lines against the lines are just too much lines. I don't want lines. And I can't find one because I use them a lot. I haven't got any left in any colour that would kind of blend. So I've got out the Happy and Grateful sticker book, which is full of these muted sort of colours that kind of tone quite well. And as it's my journal, they're probably going to fit in. So what I thought I might do is put a pop of colour. I know it's not exact, but I think it's close enough up here, and hope the weight balances out. And if it doesn't, oh well. Haven't got any undo either. So I'm going to stick that across there, right up to the line actually. So it does mean I'm going to have to take out those two lines underneath. So I'm going to come across here. Come down here. Oh, so much better than the Tepex one I've been using. This is the Tombow correction tape. I think I'm going to have to come down lower, but how much lower? Down to about there. Okay. So coming right up to the line. Don't stick to the tape. I'm muttering now. Oh God, is that straight? I think that's straight. So that colour, hopefully, will pull out, certainly that colour, isn't it? Now I wonder whether I should have brought it down lower rather than butt it right up to the thing. But I think once I've got some boxes and things up there, and then I've got this sticker here out that same book, which is just a lighter tone that I thought I could put over here. And then the colours are starting to come together, I think, and I can use some of the more dark green ones again, and maybe some buff ones out of that book. I am now thinking out loud, sorry about that. I could. Is that too samey? That's probably too samey. Let me see if there's another one in that colour, in a slightly different colour tone. There's two of those, so I could balance them on both sides of the page. I just wonder whether I need to bring in that yellow I wanted to bring in. Let's put that there for a second. Go back to the rainbow boxes. It's all going horribly wrong after a really good start. Never mind. Let's find the green and see. So I quite like the square ones. They're quite a nice size. Have I got any square ones? No. Not in dark green. I've got those ones there. I've got the big ones. Too much of that dark green is going to look too heavy. I think I'm going to go with one of those. I'm going to put them down very lightly. Indeed. Let's see if I use that pink one over here. Again, very lightly. Obviously I'll white out. This is where people are going, why don't you use that clear plastic that everybody seems to use? And I'm like, I don't know. Why don't I? It probably would make life a lot easier. Do I want to use some yellow? Let's just get some and see. Because it might just be too much. But I'll put that on there. If I was to, oh, I don't know. Actually, that might brighten it up. It's that blue I really want. Got that one. Okay, and maybe a quote. Okay, I'm going to have a fiddle around. Bear with me. I'm thinking my editing skills are going to have to come into use because I'm so stopping and starting here. It's purely because I just don't have the coloured boxes I want. But in hindsight, I could have made my own. So that's what I'm going to do next time. However, in this gratitude, happy and grateful book, I found a box like that in grey, which is the same as that grey. Well, it's grey. And I'm thinking I could balance it out on that side. I think that will help it come together. And then I think if I get a quote or something in here and then some smaller boxes, we're nearly getting there. So let's just see how that's going to look. It might be because I do need to get some of that yellow in, I've decided. I don't know whether that's gonna, I think that goes quite nicely, because the alternative is to turn it around the other way. I don't think that works so well. I think that's going to work okay if I just stick that down on there like that. Is that where I want it? They're right across from each other now. That's not right. I'm going to have to go down much lower. If I did it down that far, yeah, I think that looks nice actually. So I need to white that line out there. Try not to, oh, I think that was already there. That's bleed through from the other side. It was that line, wasn't it? That needs to go, yes. Oh my God, the day's getting longer. Oh. Right. Okay. Did it come right down to, oh God, my brain is not working. I'm trying to think how far down I had to white out to. That's fine. That is fine. So, I'm doing this, just leaving a little gap this time rather than actually layering, which I quite like. To mix it up a little bit. And I think that will tone quite well. Yeah. Oh, I like that now. Okay. It's coming back. It's coming back. Right. I have got a limited amount of these blue. And I have got a limited amount of yellow. I don't think I need two. I think I just need to choose which one. And it's not quite the right yellow. So I'm well, it's not quite the right blue either, is it? But at the moment I'm leaning towards the blue. Have I got any bigger ones in the blue? I think that was the problem, wasn't it? There wasn't any bigger ones. As you can see, well, there's big, but they've got lines on. Like I said, I didn't really want lines. Bigger? It's not big enough. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll put it on pause again. Okay, how about seasonal fall? Because it's going to have these colours in it, but I know I've used a lot of the boxes. But I was thinking, I'm thinking I might have some kind of quote up there. Don't want rose gold. But I'm thinking there might be some boxes left with any luck. You can see I've used quite a lot. Don't want anything Thanksgiving-y. It's not that I'm against Thanksgiving, but we don't celebrate it here. So, oh, okay. So obviously going to be writing in these boxes. But look, it's that yellow, which has obviously been out and back and out and back. It's that, is it that yellow? It's that yellow enough. It's like a mustardy yellow. And I'm thinking, although there's no space for it upright, but there is space. If I have the leaf down in that corner, there is space to put that up here. Because I write, it doesn't matter what day it is as such. I just write everywhere, because I did think, oh, look at Monday. I forgot that amount of space. But obviously I've got that box as well to write in. And I'm thinking that I might go with that. Ooh. So do I stick to the same there, but kind of put it in the middle space-wise? Gap-wise? Is that kind of what we need? Yes. And then I think I need to white out that line underneath. And it does kind of bring a bit of that yellow up there. But I need to bring some yellow over here. There is that yellow circle. Let's see if there's any other yellow. And there are these. These are always really useful. Bringing colour across, I find. I think I might put some kind of gratitude quote there. So I've got that. But no today. Today. This happened today as opposed to today I must do. Weekend plan. Well, those are, oh, big boxes, look, that I could have used. Ah, never mind. Okay, so do I just bring one circle in just to get the colour? I suppose I could bring the other colours in circles because I can write, I don't know what, it is quite small, but I could write something. But it would just bring that yellow. So let's do that kind of there. And then I think I'm going to use one of those little yellow strip word things. If that's the right way to say it, strip word thing. Of course it's finding it each, there we are. In that same yellow. So things to go in a journal, affirmations. You're doing great. Fall in love with fall. No, look how far you've come. Yeah, I'm going to go look how far you've come. And I'm going to put it where I want to balance out the yellow really. So, no, I'm thinking it should go there, but that might be too much with that there. Do I put it there? That's in line with that. I'm wanting to put it there. Let's see what it looks like. Is it going to leave funny space? No, because I can write around that. Oh, look at that yellow finger. It's with the spread. Okay, it's starting to come together now, thankfully, which is a relief. I don't know whether that's in the right place now. Let's just take that off a second. I think that looks better. Why have I to put it there? There. Okay. Right, I need to find a quote. I need something for sort of there. Oh, hello Evie. Come on, out the way. Oh, sorry. Here she is. Don't know if you can see her. There she is. There's my Evie. Yes, hello. Right, goodbye. They're hungry, as am I. I wanted to get this done before lunch and it's now like mid-afternoon. Maybe another circle. Thinking about this space here. Oh, it needs some, I don't know, at the circle. Could do a brown circle. Does that look funny? Not necessarily, but I might need to put a couple of more in. Oh dear. Now I did this with my spread the other day where I ended up putting circles in. I never use circles. I just don't seem to be able to cope with circles. Where to put them. Let's go for a dark green. And then I ended up putting loads in. But it might work. I think I need 2 more. That's okay. It's bringing all the colours in from down here, so why not? But where are we going to put them? Actually, that might work. I'm going to have to come up with what I'm actually going to write in those circles. Does that look weird? Oh, I think if I balance it out over there, 4's wrong, I need an odd number. Let's go dark blue or orange. Well, there's neither of any of those colours in there, so it doesn't really matter. The orange is probably, I don't know, I think the blue might work better actually. Let's get the blue. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Da, 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 da. Take that off there. Trying to space them out in a way doesn't look weird. It looks weird. How's that? Oh, that's better. Okay. I think I need to do that. I'm just wondering whether to put another box across there for writing in rather than a quote. If I was to do that, I've got a green. Oh, I've got dark blue or green. So again, I could do something like that because I can overlap. That's all a bit too boxy. No. Evie, go away. Oh, I know you can't see it, but she's now standing on all my stickers. Right, okay. I'm going to look for a quote specifically for there. I think it's going to be a gratitude quote. Okay, so I'm back in this sticker book here, the Happy and Grateful, and I came across these stickers. So I've got Choose Gratitude, which I don't think is going to fit in across there. And then I saw this one that says Embrace Change. And my word of the year is change. There's been a lot of change in my life, from careers, personal life, all sorts of stuff. And it's still changing now. Oh, look at that. Let's get a bit of glue on there. And it's been, I have been bringing it into my journal each week, sorry. Stick down, please. Thank you. And I'm thinking that might just fit in there perfectly. So, yes, because look, it's that kind of pinky colour, which I know is kind of in here. But it balances it out. So, I'm going to I don't know whether to take that line out the middle or not, or leave it. What should I do? Is that going to... I think I'm going to just leave it. Embrace change. I wish I'd taken it out now. Oh well. But I think I'm there. I think I've done it. I think this spread is complete. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to be spending the rest of the day and all next week when I'm filling it out, sticking down these annoying little bits that aren't stuck. I'm really pleased actually how that turned out. It was touch and go for quite a while. But I think it's worked well. I'm really looking forward to writing in it. I love these stickers. And like I say, let me know what you think in the comments. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And like this spread. And I will see you next time.